back to another video, folks. Today we are reviewing on 79107, the Comanche cam from LEGO Lone Rangers. This set has 161 pieces, 3 minifigures, one of which is unique to this set and retailed for $19.99 USD and $59.99 SGD when it was first released in 2013. Without further ado, let's move on to the minifigures. So for the minifigures of this set, we have the two we have already seen from the last Lone Ranger review, Tonto and the Lone Ranger John Reed. Hence I'm not going to go too much into the two of them, but still I do really love the nice crow on Tonto's head attached through this small hole on top. And even for current standards, considering the sophisticated prints, this is actually pretty good, and I love the neat leg prints on them as well. Furthermore, other than two of them, as mentioned, we have a new exclusive minifig called the Red Knee. He's actually a member of Tonto's tribe shown in the film. Here's a picture depicting his actual appearance in the movie. As you can tell, what LEGO did was actually pretty accurate to the character. Otherwise, I just really love the horns given for his rubbery hairpiece. That reminds me of Bruno from One Piece with the horns right there. Here's a look at the back torsos and the secondary expressions. With that, let's move on to the set design. For our set design, looking into our mini builds, a small banana build is actually included together with a small accessory holder that has like a bow, arrow holder, a spear. Kind of nice to see the brown spear again after such a long time. And next we have a desert landscape build as well that comes with some bone accessories and plants, which I do quite like because we don't get enough of desert themes these days. Other than aesthetics wise, I do love one other thing about this. The fact that I can actually flick this part and shoot out 3 scorpion pieces is pretty cool. Let's look into our main build. This small tent over here is actually connected by some Technic studs and some ball joints holding it together. But before we go into the tent, of course we must look at the prints outside on this plastic sheet, which actually looks pretty majestic with its like small little tribal symbols that you can see over here, such as like the horses and like just human kind of, small printings over there. The other side, there's of course 2 ways you can actually look into this interior. First is actually this small opening in front over here that you can peek in and see what's inside. And the other is to remove this plastic over here from these ball joints and opening up the whole thing. Either way, the inside is actually the same. It's basically a fireplace that is big enough for 4 minifigures and a fish that is being cooked. And that's it for the set design. Now with that out of the way, we have come to the end with our final verdict. For aesthetics wise, I would rate this a decent 8 out of 10 with fancy tent print minifigures and of course accessories as well, like the scorpions and spear. Next, for functionality, although the tent lacks like play features as the main build, considering the play feature of the flying scorpions from earlier, I actually give this a score of 7. Loss for price to piece ratio for $19.99 USD and $59.99 SGD in the day for like 161 pieces is actually pretty steep for the amount of items given, hence I will only rate it as a 6 for price. Thus, with the scores, I would actually give this set a B grade in my opinion, and it's neither good nor bad, and I would still recommend people in getting this set if you like the desert teams or western teams like Lone Ranger or Prince of Persia. And that's all for today. So if you like the video so far, please do make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Nox Lumos and Toodles. Bye guys.